miles an hour. And it's spinning the tires.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back to the garage. Today, I'm here again with Tom Weston, one of my good friends and car buddies. We're going to be cruising in the M3 2016, and what's the package on it again, Tom?
The competition package.
Competition package.
Yep.
Let's take a look. Before we get started, guys, if you like this content, want to see more of it, feel free to give us a subscribe and a like. I'll leave Tom's information down in the description. If you're looking for a sweet car, Weston Auto Gallery always has the coolest cars, honestly. So let's get started, guys. Welcome back to the garage. We are once again joined by my good friend Tom Weston, and in another absolutely phenomenal car. Tom, this is a you said 15? 16? 16
Yep.
M3. What's the package it has on it?
The competition package.
The competition package.
Yep.
So it's making 444 horsepower. Which
we
is,
have some suitably German weather to drive around in.
Yeah, great. And man, this thing is so cool. I'm so excited. Twin turbo V8, right?
Straight six.
Straight six.
Straight
Oh,
six.
they stuck with the straight six.
The BMW Classic, the 3-liter straight six, except with 2 rather large turbos affixed.
Nice. Yeah. So we're gonna do some what? We're maybe go to the mountains. Just do some driving around. Let's test out this car, guys. I hope you enjoy. There's holes in the seat, dude. Look, stick your arm through, tickle your friends.
Throw it in one of the M settings.
There's M settings on this thing.
So you get 2 little buttons.
Yeah.
That allow you to program like driver settings, so the throttle response, the suspension, the steering feel because it's electronic power steering, the traction control. So you can have all of it, some of it, none of it.
That is cool, man.
Yep.
What does this big thing do? Is that for the media?
Yeah, that's the media control there. And it is the tackiest feature ever fitted to a BMW, a power and torque gauge.
Power and
torque on the main screen.
Oh, that's cool. It tells you how much horsepower you're experiencing. Let's see what we hit. 30 horsepower. Oh, geez, Louise. 380 horsepower.
Yes.
Nice. That's pretty cool, though. I've never seen that. I would really enjoy having that in one of my vehicles.
I do wind up having it a fair amount of the time.
Is it all-wheel drive?
No, rear wheel.
Oh, rear wheel?
So this is going to be the last year of the rear wheel drive M3.
Oh.
This is now the outgoing one.
Okay.
And next year you're going to get the new M3 and M4, which are the ugliest cars ever in the history of the world.
Oh God, I don't even want to know.
I'm not sure if you've seen the kidney grills have now enveloped the entire height of the front bumper.
What?
It's hideous.
I've never know. I don't follow BMW very much, but this thing is, oh my God.
It was a bit timely because we're driving this.
Yeah.
I think, what, 4 days after they announced the new one. So this was the current one and is now going to be the old one. And as far as I'm concerned, is the better option of those. I believe it. What power are they making out of the new one, you know? I think a little bit more, but they're running it through a selectable 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive system like the M5 went to.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Which I'm not a huge fan of, but I am a purist of it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, this car is absolutely amazing. I don't get to drive in very many BMWs. I think I've only been in a handful. The last one I was in was a 5 Series with the what do they call that when they shut off when you sit, you know?
Oh, the
eco mode or whatever it is.
Yeah, the like stop start. This actually has this, but thankfully it has a little off button.
Oh, good. That's nice.
Down here to not have to deal with it.
I feel like that could cause problems, right? Does it wear out your starter?
I've heard that it can cause excessive wear because starting and stopping the car is really hard on it.
Yeah.
They say that it's not like a full stop start, but I don't know what that's supposed to mean. The engine is cutting out, so you are having to start it again.
Yeah. Wow, this thing is honestly surprisingly fast. Like when you hit it a little bit,
we've not even really gotten on it yet. We'll see if we get a chance to really get on it.
Yeah, it's very surprising.
Losing a little bit of power as with everything because we're up at altitude.
Yeah, but turbos help with that.
Yes. Yes. It's honestly a hilarious car. They just took a normal 3 Series and strapped massive turbos to the engine.
Yeah, that's pretty much, and then they gave it this.
All of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is really cool. Like, mirrors are cool on it too, man. I feel like everything on this thing is just, it's so sleek.
I am a fan. I think all the cars that I've had, this is by far my favorite, and maybe one of my favorite that I've ever gotten to drive.
Wow.
And I've been in some interesting cars over the years.
Yeah, definitely. It really puts horsepower in perspective on this thing.
It's funny that, I mean, there's only 120 horsepower to just move you along.
Yeah, really puts it in perspective though.
We've got, that's cool, M-Drive 1,
Sport Plus,
M-Drive 1.
Sport Plus, Sport Plus.
Yep. That's good.
And tracks off.
Yes. Leaving you the most power, the most direct steering, the hardest suspension. That's cool.
What was that? Oh, the RS.
Yeah, I think it was an RS.
I love those things. I think they squeeze out like 420 horsepower out of those.
They're getting, what are they getting? I think is it 400? I think they did manage to get 400 out of the RS, which is impressive. Yeah. As a impressive car.
It is. They have a drift mode in those. Have you seen that? You push the drift mode button.
Oh my god, it's
hysterical. It is hysterical. Just smoke. Oh man. I think Top Gear did an episode on that once.
I remember Top Gear mentioning the drift mode and kind of poking fun at it. I didn't know Ford had actually gone through with it.
It was like one of the first RSs to get off the boat from America to Great Britain, and they pulled it out of the cargo container and just started doing fat pulls. Hey, there are. You're right.
Yep. As long as I can stay close to him, and I can get fast at some point.
It's just spinning the tires.
Yep.
We're going 60 miles an hour, and it's spinning the tires.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I can't believe 60 mile an hour. I mean, the roads are wet too, but at the same time, 60 mile an hour wheel spin is pretty impressive.
And these are on wet weather, cold weather tires.
Oh wow. Where's the boost at, or the?
Oh, if you go into vehicle info, I believe it has and sport displays. Yep,
there it is. Okay. Wow, this thing is nice. This is a really nice navigation thing. Right?
You can actually draw on it when you're putting in nav. You can draw. You can do like A, B, C.
Oh, that is cool.
Like on that little dial.
That is really, really cool.
So you don't have to flip through all of the options.
Yeah.
Very easily overtaking. I believe this is also, as far as BMW's current plans, the last year you're going to very easily be able to get a manual in the M3. They are going to do like what they're calling pure edition of the new one. That you can get the manual in, but all of the normal ones are going to be paddles only.
Oh yeah. Well, I think they just assume that the automatic transmissions are just faster at shifting now. It's not.
Yeah. Was it really always about faster? I mean,
I know, that's what I'm thinking too. I honestly prefer having manuals because it's just more fun, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. It's just impressive raw power. What was that, 90?
Yeah, around that range.
Yeah. We hit 460 horsepower about, 460 pounds of torque. 1 to 1.
Not sure it's entirely accurate. I don't know if they have big variances between the engines. I don't know where the gauge is getting its info from.
Yeah, I wonder where.
This is infuriating.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, yeah.
You can't get past all of them.
Yeah. Whoops.
That's
sorry, friend.
Just being
a van.
I thought it was just the being a van. I thought it was just the pickup ahead, but apparently it's the van as well.
Oops.
So we get another opportunity, and there.
Drunk or something? What you doing, buddy?
I would not want to drive that on this road.
Oh no.
Honest.
Volkswagen?
That's
I've got one. I know what they're like.
I would imagine it's rather terrifying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those things are dogs too. Especially if they put the same motor in a Beetle that they put in a huge van like that, you know?
So no power at all, I imagine.
Absolutely not.
That's the secret. That's the only thing in any BMW that actually controls what temperature air comes out of the vents, is that little dial right there.
Really?
Yep. Huh. Everyone I've ever had, that's it. All of this means absolutely nothing.
That's interesting. In one of these?
In one of these. And I've not had that same experience. I don't know if that was something that was fixed with the performance package.
Maybe.
Did address the steering ratio, so that may have been something that they fixed. But
yeah, I'm not sure.
Issue.
Huh. I wonder.
It's very low.
It's too bad it's not empty. Wow, it handles like a dream too.
It handles beautifully.
It's amazing. This car is just all around extremely impressive.
It's got kind of that beautiful characteristic that instead of feeling like it's hanging the tail out, it feels like it's rotating around the midpoint of the car.
Yeah, it almost did feel like it was on like a circle joint or something right in the middle of the car.
That's the perfect 50-50 weight distribution.
Is it 50-50? Okay.
Yep. And just the way that they've set it up, it just sort of moves around the driver rather than like, you know, an American muscle car that feels like you're kind of going out to the side.
Yeah, definitely. Rangers will pull you.
Yeah, the Rangers are not kind about about speeding,
especially especially up here.
Okay.
I'm sure most of them are stopping here anyway, so we'll be
I am sure even in your Kia you can probably go faster than this.
Yeah, what is it?
It's just
it's nice that these aren't blind turns too, so you can take them.
It is very nice that you can actually see through these. I've been up here a huge amount, so it's almost like a racetrack at this point, sort of know what it's going to do. So that's not the one you have to be worried about. This is the one that actually slows you down.
Yeah. I like how it's almost like a mirror from back there. Have you noticed that? The second dam is exactly the same as the first one, which is so interesting. Oh wow, it's really, really low. There's the water line there. Oh, that was your buddy.
Hello, BMW enthusiast.
They'll get you from the dam sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is
I think if they use the laser system, I think they can get you a decent ways off.
Yeah. We hit 470 horsepower that time.
That's what it's actually doing, because I would not complain about a car that overperforms. I think they had that with the Nissan GTR when it first came out. They like underquoted the performance figures. Yeah. And people tested them and figured out that they had a lot more than what Nissan was saying.
Yeah. You know, a lot of car companies do that too. I keep going back to my Mustang, but it's just like the perfect car, for example, they rated it 205 horsepower. Yeah. Which is not realistic.
More than that. Significantly more than that.
It's not realistic.
A friend of mine had, it's probably the one preceding yours. That was actually a relatively quick car.
Yeah. Yeah. They underrated all the Corvettes from the factory too. My orange Vet, I think, was rated at 230 horsepower. Or the 454 Vet was rated at 230 horsepower. Something ridiculous like that. And the reasoning behind that was because they would get tax write-offs for underrating, under-torquing, and they would get tax write-offs for doing a lower speedometer in the car. So that's why my Mustang only has 120 horsepower speedometer, because there's a tax write-off for them.
Even though it goes much faster
Which
than that.
I think stock it has a top speed of 158 or something like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's higher than the top speed of this, because this has the limiter.
Yeah, mine does too. But I can you can flash it real quick and get rid of it.
Yeah, I need to find, because I don't think even the competition package, I've never seen anybody claim that even the competition package removed the limiter, and if that wasn't the case, then it would still have the 155 limit that all German cars come with, because of that ridiculous agreement with the German Green Party.
Oh man, that's ridiculous.
I've heard people say that the unlimited one of this goes 175.
175?
Yep.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty decent.
We got my sister's Mini Cooper BMW, same thing, right? So got that S up to 156 before.
That's pretty good.
I don't know if it limited it to 156, or if that was the top speed. But man, we were cooking in that thing.
I've encountered some of the BMWs. They just seem to, they don't bother with the limiter.
Yeah.
There's an M6 that I drove significantly beyond what should have been the limit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. That's a nice road.
Yeah,
let's see if we can get past it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Clean take.
Nice and easy. I'm using like half throttle for most of these overtakes.
I know. It's extremely impressive. That was 240 horsepower at half throttle. So
yeah.
I'm wondering if the road incline plays into the amount of power that it says is output. Maybe that's why we were experiencing 470.
Or if it's just like a throttle position.
Sensor,
it may just be like a throttle position sensor.
Yeah,
It says,
know,
if you're at this certain throttle position, then you're making this much power.
Yeah, maybe. Not sure. This is honestly one of the most impressive cars that I've ever driven in, Tom. Yeah. This is amazing.
It's deeply impressive. I was very happy when I got to pick it up and got to see how good it really is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, guys, that's been the 2016 M3. This car, honestly, it's one of the most impressive vehicles I've ever driven in. Tom, thanks so much for having me on the... Thanks so much for having me around to drive your cars, man. I really appreciate it. So, all right, guys, if you haven't already, consider giving us a subscribe and a like. We'll see you next time back here at the garage.